Welcome. Hi, it's me. It's Laura. Hey, you know this because you're listening or watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button right away and hit subscribe because it helps keep me going. Helps keeps the lights on. Keeps the lights on. Not that we should be keeping the lights on. We should be turning the lights off whenever possible. Hey, everything's fine. I cut all my hair off and bleached it. For those of you listening, for those of you watching, what do you think? You know what? Don't tell me. Because if you don't like it, it's just going to make me sad. If you do like it, on the other hand, you can tell me. Chris Rock once said, stop it. He said, if you listen to the praise, you have to listen to the criticism too. So it's really good to just kind of not let other people's opinions of you matter too much. Unless there's like an overwhelming amount of people being like, hi, you're incredibly offensive. Then maybe do some self-examination. Here we are, everyone. I am so happy to be back for a solo podcast. It's so weird because I've been having guests and I've been loving having guests. I'm having Manon come do another episode with me tomorrow. She's so effing funny. And I realized how grateful I am to find someone who I connect with comedically, but also as friends, we connect on such a deep level in so many ways, but also comedically, it's like so effortless and we just play off each other in this really effortless way. And you just realize, man, that's kind of rare. That's not everyone. I've met a lot of very funny people. We don't necessarily play off each other so effortlessly. So basically my point is when she comes over, I'm going to kidnap her, adult nap. She is an adult. I'm going to adult nap her and just like force her to live in my house and film with me every day because our chemistry is so good. And I just don't think I should give her free will. I think that I should force her to film comedy videos with me. So anyway, I also, in other news, what's been going on in my life you want to know. I'm sure you want to know what's going on with Steven and I. That seems to be the thing that people want to know. Well, Steven and I are getting along great. We're very friendly and we both adore the kids together. And I don't think I could ask for anything more. He shows up for them and adores them, and so do I. And so we connect on that level. And then he is on his own journey. And I don't have to agree with everything he's doing. It doesn't really concern me. It's his life. It's his choice. And so I just care that he shows up for his kids and is kind and respectful when he's here, and that he's in a good mental state to be able to, look after them. And that is all I care about. So it's a wild ride, man. Life is wild and unpredictable, and our brains are wired to keep us safe. And then all of a sudden you get thrusted into the unknown, and it can be very scary. But I'm choosing in this moment to embrace the unknown, embrace knowing that what I thought my life was going to look like is not what my life is going to look like. And that is okay. That is okay. In fact, dare I say, it's kind of exciting. It's kind of exciting to just be present as much as I possibly can, be in today, enjoy the fact that the sun is out, my kids are healthy, I'm healthy. As I cough, it's lingering, but I'm pretty much healthy. I was sick for like a month, dude. Just don't even. Preschool kids are disgusting and they just give you shit all the time. Hold on. I'm so sorry for those of you listening. I know that's so annoying. But yeah, I'm choosing to embrace the unknown, progress, not perfection, but just kind of going, it's okay. Change is okay. I woke up the other morning crying because I had this flood of memories of Steven and I in our happy days. And I woke up just crying and very emotional. And that's okay. Like, I would be weird if I didn't occasionally do that, I'm just kind of allowing myself to feel my feelings. Like, we were given this big, complex range of emotions. We were given that by whatever the hell gave us life. And so I would assume we were meant to use these emotions that we were given, or else we would only be given like happy and bored. But that's not what we were given. So I'm just allowing myself to feel these feelings and also understand. One of my favorite philosophers, his name is Wayne Dyer. He's actually passed away, but I like to read his books. And he talks about the Tao a lot, and understanding that and accepting that there is a time for sadness. There is a time for frustration. There is a time for laziness. There is a time for sickness. There is a time for health. There's a time to be madly in love. There's a time to be alone and in solitude. There is a time for all of these experiences and emotions. And if we just allow and accept that there is a time for all of this, I don't know, man, it just made a lot of sense. And I felt the resistance sort of go away, because rather than going, no, I can't be single, or, my career isn't going the way I want. No, there is a time for your career to slow down. There is a time for your career to ramp up. There is a time for you to sit in the bathtub and masturbate. There's a time for that. And that time is right now. Get in the bathtub right now. Oh my God, stop. Don't. I was just kidding. Mom, if you're watching this, I was just kidding. Okay. Sorry. Okay, whoever, Christina, do you mind taking those coughs out? Because I just feel bad for people. Bro, I feel like a new bitch with this new hair. Oh my God. I feel too like, okay, for those of you listening, like I said, it's like bleach and tone and like almost a French cut bob with bangs, but like a little bit longer. It's like right at my chin. But I feel like this hair will repel certain people. I think different hairstyles repel different people and attract different people. And that's just really funny to me for some reason. Like, I think that the traditional man is more drawn to like maybe like longer natural hair. And I don't know, man, maybe I subconsciously want to not appeal to the like typical male gaze. Like maybe that was part of my subconscious reason for chopping it off and like dyeing it kind of obnoxiously, was like, I don't necessarily want that kind of attention right now. Whereas I find like when I have like long, wavy hair, I think that it attracts maybe the more whatever straight dude, whatever. Look, I'm just making shit up as I go right now. Don't write this down. I don't know. I think there's something powerful about a woman with short hair. I just like it. And yeah. So that's happening. And yesterday when I got it done though, I know like, the day when you get a pretty extreme haircut, you just look in the mirror and you're like, what have I done? Or like, who is that? Like, I don't know her, but I feel like I'm getting to know her on day 2. And I feel like I like her. I think she's cute and fun and bold, and I'm into her, Maybe I'll start dating her. Hold on. Sorry. I was fine. You know what helped me get better? My sponsor, the brand who sponsors this podcast, which is the Athletic Greens. So Athletic Greens is your nutritional insurance. It's got over 70 vitamins, minerals, whole source food ingredients, and it's totally vegan and gluten-free, and it's got all the vitamins and minerals you could ever want and ever need. And it's all just in one drink. All you do is scoop it out of the bottle, put it in a water bottle, 1 scoop. I squeeze some lemon in there, put some water in there, shake that up, and you drink it every morning. And I'm telling you, it tastes so good. It's addictive. And when I was sick, I wasn't drinking them as much because my brain was just like not working. And that was at a time where I really should have been drinking them every morning. Anyway, I'm back to drinking them. Dude, who wants to take a bunch of horse pills and a bunch of vitamins? It's so annoying. And then you're like, did I take them all? Or wait, did I miss one? Or hold on, wait, what? And then with this, it's just one scoop and you're good. So I strongly recommend it. Just give it a try, man. Like if you're a woman in your 30s, which you probably are if you're listening to this, it's time, y'all. It's time we like really take control of our health. Stop. We don't want to die just yet. So what I'm going to suggest you do is go to athleticgreens.com/idiotpodcast. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/idiotpodcast. And you can order with me through that. And when you do order, you get a 1-year free supply of immune supporting vitamin D that you just drop in the drink, and 5 free travel packs. There you go. So let's go. Let's do this for our health. It's your nutritional insurance. Okay. Gluten-free, vegan. I feel good because I know I'm getting everything. I know I'm getting all of it. I'm getting all of it. Yeah. So anyway, in other news, I love you. My kids are good, though when they're sick, they're not good. So there's a lot of sick happening. I think that's just it. You hear about it with preschool. Oh, you get sick and then you get sick again and then yeah, it's true. Okay. You're just like constantly sick. And it is what it is. Get into acceptance, radical acceptance of exactly what is. I can fight the fact that I'm sick or just kind of embrace it. So that's happening. I also feel like sometimes I have anxiety and I feel overwhelmed. What's going to happen in my relationship, in my relationships, in my career, with my kids? Like it's never ending. And so I do feel like, I'm sorry, I fucking blanked out so hard there. Do you know why I blanked out? Just stay with me. Hey, stay with me. It happens to the best of us. I blanked out because I'm filming this on my phone and I keep getting text messages. And so they come through. And so my eyes look shot to that. And I'm really sorry about that because you don't deserve that because you're listening to me. And then I'm randomly getting texts about, literally this one text was about, I'm meeting with this guy at this studio about making a movie. And I'm not talking about it too much because I don't want to, I heard somewhere that if you talk about your creative projects too much, you lose your excitement and your drive to actually work on them because you talk about them so much that you don't take as much action. Whereas if you keep it in, you're more likely to just work on it and kind of like move forward silently. So that is what I'm doing. I'm not really talking about it, but I suppose I can just tell you just a little bit about it. So I've got 2 potential movies happening. One of them is like a comedy thriller with literally me, Brittany Furlan, Manon Matthews, and Chelsea Lynn. I don't know if you know these women, but they're so brilliant. And truthfully, I'm just trying to design my life in a way that's really fun and appealing. And like working with these women, going and filming with these women for a month sounds like an absolute dream. Like I'm just going to like constantly be pissing myself from laughter. And I'm just so happy about that. Like I just want that. So I'm making that happen. And we're really getting really close to having the final treatment of the movie. And it's so exciting. And they're all on board. And I'm just so thrilled about it. And then I've got another meeting with another guy that owns a studio and he wants to make a movie too. And so I'm excited to know more about that one. So it's just a good evolution for me, but that's enough on that. I would say that, anything is possible and why not just shoot for the stars? That's kind of how I've lived my life. So that's my advice to you is just go make a movie, even if you've never had an interest in making a movie and you know nothing about, go make a movie. That's my terrible advice. Things are good. I have no complaints. All right. And before anyone comments, yes, I'm slightly underweight. I'm just recovering from my illness, so I have not been eating as much as I should. I'm well aware of that, and I'm working on that. So I did have breakfast before this podcast, and I am working on it. So don't worry, okay? Because I know you, and I know she's looking skinny. She's looking skinnier. I know that. I just think life should be about enjoying the journey. It's not about, when I get this house or when I get that job or when I get that boyfriend. Nope, fuck that. Doesn't work. Because I'm here to say, like, I was one of the, when I get the house. Nope, got the house. Didn't solve my problems. So it's just enjoying the journey, and then also embracing the struggle. Like enjoying the journey whenever we can, and then like also embracing this part of like, there's a time for depression. There's a time for it. It's right now, okay? And then this will pass, and then there's a time to be happy again. There's a time for all of this. Okay, look, I love you. I'm glad we got to check in. I'm trying to think of what else is going on in my life. I feel a bit dry, like a dry drunk a bit, because I've been sick for the last month, so I haven't gone to my women's meeting. So I feel a bit dry, meaning like irritable, discontent, and in a little fear. So I can't wait to start going back to that now that I'm feeling better. The kids are good. They're so cute. Poppy's like talking up a storm. It's hilarious. And she's all sassy now. My mom's coming back into town next week. She's coming like once a month. She won't leave me alone, and I'm happy about it. The kids are obsessed with their grandma, and I am also obsessed with her as well. So I feel very, very lucky that I have a mom like that. Very, 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 very lucky and grateful. There's so much in my life that I'm grateful for. I'm so grateful that Steven lives down the road and he can come see the kids and be a part of their lives. And I'm so happy and grateful for that. And I'm so happy and grateful for all of you that are listening and watching and that have stuck by me for, some of you, years at this point, years and years. And it just means so much to me. And I don't take enough time to reflect on how grateful I am for all of you and for you watching me and enjoying or consuming my content has allowed me to do the thing that I feel I was meant to do in this world and do that for a living. And I'm just eternally grateful for all of you for that. It means the world to me. And I feel like I don't reflect on it enough because I'm still have maybe a little ounce of imposter syndrome, or like, I don't think any of this is real, or I don't understand why you care, but you do. And I'm grateful for that. So thank you for being here and listening and watching. And maybe you got something out of this, or maybe it was just like talking to a manic friend. And maybe that helped distract you from your day. I would love to know, how is your day going on a scale of 1 to 10 right now? Like 1 being the shittiest shit fuck day ever, and then 10 being like a total bliss, nirvana, enlightenment. You've got it all figured out. Where are you? What's going on today? And for me, like, what are 3 good things in your life that you're grateful for? Can you tell me those in the comments? I would like to read those. And I'm going to go because I got to go pick up a car. That's what I'm going to go do. And I love you very much. And thank you for sticking with me for fucking so many years, dude. I'm at the point where I have like teenagers being like, I grew up watching you. Like, as a child, I'm like, you probably shouldn't have been watching me, dude. I made disgusting content. But thank you. Anyway, that's all. All right. We did it. We're alive. Yay.